that's actually yesterday, but that's actually yesterday. I get to still say it, right? Well, is there any part of the world that's still in? No, there isn't. There isn't, right? There's nowhere in the world right now that's still... Man. I was feeling very festive yesterday after our karaoke. But all I did, I didn't do anything much after. I literally just rotted away. But it's good to rot. I feel like I did not allow myself to rot the entire year. So this is like the first time I feel like, oh my gosh. I'm rotting. Thank you. Also, right before we started stream, I saw that. Well, this person put anonymous, but I think I know who this is. So if it's who I think you are, thank you. If it is you, I still want to uphold. Well, I'm just saying anonymous, just in case you do not want to. You do not want me to say who you are, but if it is who you are, I still want to uphold the what's that? The calls, yes. So thank you. We are at, let's see. We're at 80% now. I am so excited. This is such a special gift for me this Christmas. It really is. Like, I made a goal to myself this year towards the end of the year, to kind of start taking my my mental health a lot more seriously. You guys know I've been going to therapy. Well, I stopped because like my previous therapist was just shit. My new therapist was she's okay, but I don't know. I didn't really quite click with her, and then I just assumed that, okay, well, I think I might be getting better, so maybe I don't need a therapist anymore. It's very weird limbo of like 3 weeks with a new therapist, and I was like, yeah, maybe not. The previous therapist was great. She was great, but she was great. She's super flaky, which is the worst. Wait, there's no music. Being super flaky is the worst trait to have as a therapist, okay? All that jingle belling is a little... It's kind of all up in your face. I'm so sorry. If you'd like me to be a bit smaller, I can do that too. So I'm not kind of like, you know, it's kind of all up in your face, the entire screen. But it has a certain charm to it when I'm up close and personal like that, no? Just, oh wait, I'm lagging all of a sudden. Yeah! Post-Christmas, well, today's stream is kind of just for me to talk about my trip. Well, I didn't post as many pictures just because I think the places that I went to were all very like, if you've been there, they're all tourist places. Oh! Welcome, Tricky Hickey! Welcome! I was gonna be like, oh, welcome to Good Squad! Now you get to see the membership wallpapers I posted yesterday, and then I thought about the NSFW ones, and I was like, yeah, maybe not. Maybe don't check those out. Well, to be fair, guys, the NSFW ones were from the birthday donathon. Okay, those were the gifts from the birthday donathon. So I'm just upholding my words, my promise. I'm just upholding that. Yeah. I'm not all of a sudden, oh my gosh, Roro, you're lewd now. No. I appreciate good art. I thought the art was pretty good, honestly. I thought the art was pretty good. Are they extremely spicy? Well, you can get the free version on my alt Twitter. The free version is on my alt Twitter, and then the membership one you get like 12 other, not 12, 11 other variation, which is like 12 pictures altogether. And the one on my alt Twitter you get 1 out of the 12, basically. The model's a bit laggy. It is a bit laggy because I have so many tabs open. I'm trying to close. I'm trying to close them right now. I have almost like 30 tabs open. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to close them. Sorry. Also, I have Steam open because I wanted to have Spirit City play in the background, but that is lagging everything out. Please don't lag. Stop it. What is going on? I have a beefy PC. I have a super beefy PC. This should not be an issue. This should not be an issue. I have a very beefy PC. Come on. I am closing all my tabs already and it's still lagging. Why are you doing this? Oh my gosh. Shout out to her for being inclusive to I don't think it's considered being inclusive. She's been scab shopping. No. I got all the scabs I need all the way up till March already, I think. But it's December, so some of the people, they take like 3 to 4 months, sometimes 5 months to deliver. So I probably should start getting the scabs for April, May, June. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get the scabs for the membership wallpapers. Yeah. Well, actually, this Christmas, wait, I opened Steam because I wanted to play Spirit City just for the lo-fi music in the background, because that's not copyright. I got demonetized for yesterday's stream. I think my kazoo playing was too strong, or I don't understand. Maybe my kazoo playing is too strong. probably just because I used the instrumentals of some of them. But yeah. Okay. Hopefully the game loads. I clicked it. But yeah, I wanted to talk about my trip. I didn't post as many pictures as I hoped to do. Well, originally I was like, I'm gonna take 1,000,001 pictures. I'm gonna send every single picture to like Puckies and stuff like that. But I realized, obviously, because I was visiting all the main tourist attractions, so I was like, oh, that's probably gonna be really easy to find out where I'm at. Like when it was snowing, I took a picture from outside my window, but then I was like, oh, you guys could probably like reverse search where I'm staying at. So I was like, yeah, maybe not. The kazoo cover is way too good. Yeah, sorry, I was just way too good. Oh, okay, it's playing now. Is it too loud? Let me turn it down a little. Stop lagging. Okay. Is it too loud? Is it okay? I think it looks fine. She knew. I knew what? Wait, what? What do I know? What do I know? Welcome, DJ Kachuk. Hi. Well, I'm not in my hockey gear today, but maybe the nerd. I'm not in my hockey setup today. Today it's still very Christmassy, but yeah. Well, it was a really good break. Like, I feel like this was the first break of the year that I just like completely. I think, is this the first break of this year that I did not stream at all? Like, even when I flew, you know, with my mom, I streamed. I I guess that one time when I went to China, I was the only time I didn't stream. But that was like what, for 4 days I didn't stream, and that barely counts. Yeah, the one I got scammed at. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Frozen Frog. Thank you. The donation is through sponsor, but I think it updates as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. For those who would like to give Roro, a very kind gift, Christmas gift, well, I would like to go get fixed. The gift of medical fees. Well, I explained this a while ago, but so I've been struggling with ADHD-like symptoms. Well, if you watch my streams, I feel like if you go watch a stream from like a year and a half ago, well, from a different account, but if you go watch the streams from like a year and a half ago and you watch the stream now, you feel like, oh my gosh, she is slowly losing it. I feel like my brain is getting more and more segmented into pieces every single day. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. And at a point now, I feel like my brain can barely focus on anything. Like even starting to stream today, I opened Booth to look for some thumbnail frames I could probably use. Okay, thank you. It added to the goal, so thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, so like I was like, I should go see a doctor. But the issue now is if I go through NHS, which is like, the cheaper route, it takes me about 2.5 to 3 years to finally see a doctor, and that's way too long. So then the only other way that I can do it is to go to private, but then afterwards bring that prescription to a public clinic. But private, obviously being private healthcare, is super expensive, so that's why I'm raising funds for it. It's going to a good cause, fixing my brain. Finally seeing a doctor. I have a lot of big goals for 2025, so hopefully, if I can get that fixed, if I can see a doctor. Wait, where did my ribbon go? What number is that? What number? 3? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, hopefully if I, get all that fixed, I'll be able to focus on all the things I want to. I'll be able to achieve all the things I want to do, because now I'm able to focus. Hopefully, right? That's the goal. But yeah, well, the trip was really fun. It was good to just rest. For those who did not know that Roro took a trip, where have you been? But I was away for a week, just a really short week. I went to... It's so funny. It's so funny. I went to check something off my bucket list, which was to see snow. And I stayed in like a woman, like, girls only, women's only, like, hostel sharing kind of thing. So but everyone's really nice. Some of the people that were in there have been living there for like months, which is crazy. I don't know, would you live in a... Well, I guess if you have no housing options, like, probably. But it's not cheap. Renting would probably be cheaper than staying in a hostel with like other people in the same thing. But I shared a room with like six other people, 7 other people. Well, one of the girl like left halfway through, and then another one came in. About 6 to 7 people. They're all girls. And the worst thing, well, there's 2 bad things. Good things and bad things. The good thing is that they're all girls, so it's really, really nice. Everyone's really clean, really neat, other than the person who placed the socks at the end of the bed. That was disgusting. That was really smelly. But other than that, they're really nice. It sounds packed. Well, it's a very big room, so yeah, it was a very big room, and the toilets are like communal, so everyone shares a toilet. The bad thing is that I was placed like next to the heater, which is, you know, during winter, it sounds like a good thing. Like, yeah, Roro, you get all the heat, but I do not do well with heat. I do not do well with heat. Where do you go to see snow? Maybe if you join membership, you'll find out. Yeah. I told members. Yeah. So, I just went to where it snowed. Yeah. Basically, well, the bed I got was right next by the heater, and I don't do well with heat. So all throughout the night, like, I wanted to... Like, I just had so many thoughts to try to turn down the heat. Because it was so warm. But every time, you know, I sneakily turn down the heat, someone's gonna be like, oh wow, it's freezing in the room, and then they'll turn it back up, and I was like, oh, so it was really warm where I was sleeping. Yeah, that was one thing that really just made me like very iffy, because I do not like being warm. I hate being warm. And I expected it to be super cold, right? So all the clothes I brought were like thick clothes, or clothes with like, what do you call it? The little not insulation, but like, you know, pants, and on the inside of the pants there's fleece. Fleeced clothing. Yeah, basically on the inside of like my sleeping pants is fleece. In the inside of my like jumper is fleece. Because I was like, oh, it's gonna be cold. So I was right next to the heater, and that sucked. Welcome to the Good Squad! Feliz Navidad. I hate that. I hate that. Now you get to access the NSFW art. Yeah, and the second bad thing is that all the plugs in the room, none of them are near my bed. So every time I need to go charge something, I need to charge and leave it there. I think there's like 3 chargers around the room, like 3 plugs around the room, and none of them are like near my bed. So oh my gosh, like when I charge things, I just have to put it there and like leave it there. And it's so hard like to use your phone like that. So a lot of the time I just like, I use my phone before I sleep, because I just want to scroll on like on Instagram, on Twitter, and YouTube, watch Vtubers and things like that. So I couldn't charge my phone, and I didn't want to like put it too far, because I'm gonna have an alarm when I wake up. I don't want it to ring from across the room, and then I have to walk over to switch it off. So I sleep with my phone next to me, and then when I wake up in the morning, I charge my phone and I get ready for the day. I go have my breakfast, but that's not enough time to charge it full. So I usually leave the hostel with like maybe 60%, 60-70% of battery. But that's also ass, because like I am translating everything. I do not understand the language. So I think most of the languages used there, well, you guys could probably guess where I went to, but they used a lot of German or French, and I don't know any of it. Well, like French is like basic French from the last time I picked it up for like 3 weeks on Duolingo. So I have a zero knowledge. A lot of the things I only knew like the basic words, like daily things. So I had to use my phone to translate a lot of things, and I had to, yeah, that's just basically how the whole thing went down. I had to use my phone to translate a lot of things, and my battery was just going down so fast. So that's why I wasn't, you know, as active on, well, I think I was still pretty active on Twitter. Well, I hope was still pretty active. I don't know. on Twitter. Yeah. Well, not as active as like, you know, not having a job and being on there all the time. But yeah. Welcome, Sparkle! But yeah, so like I had to use my phone to do that. I had to use my phone to navigate, and then I just didn't have much battery to go about. So which is why I wasn't as active as I hoped to be. But I think I still did pretty well. I think I did pretty well. You're still pretty active on Discord for someone on... Yeah, well, that's because I'm on vacation, right? So I, like, any free time, like, I get to just, like, use my phone. I try my best to, like, connect with, like, the world. That sounds so pretentious. It's so annoying. But I really, like, I didn't even bring headphones. You guys know me. It's crazy. I can't live without music. I didn't even bring headphones because I told myself, like, I'm going to just listen to... Yeah, that was bullshit. I regretted that by like the third day. I was like, yeah, fuck. I should have just brought headphones. I brought earpieces though, but my earpiece is like broken on one side. I brought earpiece. My earpiece is broken on one side. So that kind of just pissed me off when I had to use it. I was like, my god, I should have just brought my headphones. But it was really good. I forced myself to kind of like, you know, not having headphones. Just kind of forced yourself to walk and experience things and really listen to everything that's going on. Where I went, it was really, really nice. It was really nice. It didn't snow for the first well, when I landed, I was told that I just missed snow. And then I didn't see snow until I think day 3 or day 4, which is near the end of my trip already. Halfway through, maybe. Day 3 or day 4. And I saw snow. I went slightly upwards, and then I saw snow. And oh, the first time I saw snow, immediately, like, I teared up. At first, there was no snow, like, falling. There's just snow on the ground, but there's no snow, like, falling. I just saw snow on the ground. But I was like, oh, okay, I've seen snow on the ground before. Right? But I haven't seen snow fall. I've woken up to snow before, but I haven't seen, like, snow fall. So, like, when it started, like, when I saw snow on the ground, and I walked out, and it started snowing when I walked out. And at that moment, like, oh my gosh, I just, like, teared up. Like, I can't believe... No, I haven't! No, I haven't seen snow fall before. No. I've seen snow on the ground. Mama Roro brought Roro skiing when I was much younger. Well, not just skiing. Well, that's probably, like, half fake snow, half real snow. But I've seen snow. Like, you know, like, overnight snow and then I see it on the ground. But I haven't seen it fall before. So... when I stepped out and it started snowing, oh my gosh, I like started crying. And I called my mom immediately. It was the first person and the only person I thought. I was like, I need to call my mom. So I called my mom immediately. And then I was like, Mama, look! And I showed her like the snow and she was like, wow! But my mom is so traditional. She was like, you better make sure you keep your hands warm, your feet warm. Wear like 3 layers of socks, don't fall sick. If your feet gets cold, you'll fall sick. Bundle up. The first part was like, wow, Roro, I'm so happy for you. The second part was like, are you warm enough? Show me what you're wearing. How many layers are you wearing? You better make sure you drink something warm later. Go and buy some soup packets. Yeah, she does. So, it was really, really nice. And it was really funny because I was doing like, a little tour thing. Well, that's not a tour guide, but it's like a tour thing where you get to walk around like, you know, a really tall mountain area. So, everyone was like done with the snow. Everyone like took pictures and was like, okay, moving on to the next thing. And I was the only person like standing there. I was like, I'm not getting out of this snow. I'm not getting out of this snow. I'm gonna stay here in the snow forever. Forever! Well, I kind of got tired of snow by like the 4th day. By the 4th day, I was like, yeah, this is a bit of an inconvenience. But the first few days, I was like, oh my god, snow! Do you get... No, I did not get sick. I did not get sick. It was really nice. It's so cool because the snow I've seen, it's like very rough. They're very icy kind of snow. That's the kind of snow I've seen before. But the snow where I was at was like powder, literally powdered snow. You could just lay down in that. It was a powdered snow. I laid down in that. I feel really silly because you have to see this whole thing as like Roro was traveling alone, which means that everything I did, there's no one laughing with me. I did everything myself. I was laying in the snow and just going like hee 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 all by myself. With a little selfie stick. I brought a selfie stick just because I feel like that's how I'm gonna get pictures. So you have to envision like a girl that's just like so excited to see snow, and then she's just laying down in the snow. Towards the end of my trip, the last 3 days, yeah, I went to a different part. So I checked out of that hostel and checked into a different hostel, and the other hostel was much nicer. So the first one was very, very basic. Like, it was really very basic. Every morning, like, breakfast is communal. So breakfast is like included when you book your like hostel, but the breakfast is communal, so which means like you don't get to really like the bread, like jam, all straight from the jar. So, and like yogurt is like in a big like tub that's open. You just kind of scoop it out yourself. And granola is in like a container on a table, and you kind of just take a bit of everything. You have your own breakfast. But the second place I went to, the breakfast was a bit closer to buffet style. Well, it wasn't very fancy, but you know, the jam came in like little pots instead of like the big jar, so you could just grab a pot. The yogurt came in like individually packed yogurt like thingy. So I was just taking them for my lunch. I was just like stuffing it into my bag. Food there, oh my gosh, food there was so expensive. Oh my goodness. I went to a Christmas market because I was like, oh, they probably have like, you know, eggnog or something Christmassy, right? I should treat myself. Yeah, I paid for my stay. Why can't I take them? I mean, well, I didn't take like a lot to bring home. I just took extra for my lunch. They didn't stop me, but they probably knew I was taking them. Every morning I would go to breakfast with like a little tote bag. And you know those reusable bags? And I would leave with that tote bag like sagging because there's so many like yogurt and little like granola bars inside of it. But yeah, so I went to like a Christmas market and I thought like, oh, maybe I'll get like an eggnog. How much is it gonna cost? I was like, she's from the UK. I was like, eggnog? Well, they're probably gonna cost like what? 4 francs? 5 francs? Maybe? Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. Welcome, Kimotos! It's crazy. Everything was so expensive. Like, even eating like raclette? Is that how you pronounce it? Raclette? Which is literally just boiled potatoes and cheese. That is like 14 francs. And like even getting like mulled wine is like 9 francs. Oh my gosh, it's madness. And I was like, oh, yeah. I couldn't justify it. I could not justify. I'm sorry. Maybe next time in the future, I'll like strike the lottery, become very rich. But I I do. I had to sacrifice 4 francs. I stabbed them all in my basement. It was way too expensive, so I was like, nah. I walked around. The vibes were good. The vibes were free, and they were good. Free vibes. Free vibes are good. I was mad. It was just crazy. Yeah, Frank had to die. Frank had to die. What's called francs, right? It is francs. Wait, what is the this francs? Oh, it's Frank. Sorry, what was it with a C and not with a K? Frank with an S. Franks. I'm pronouncing it right. Yeah, but it's a really nice place. The vibes are free. People are really nice. Well, the only people that were not nice were people that were not from there. So like tourists were not very nice. But people there were really nice. Like I was on the trains, one of like the long trains, and I was just so amazed by the big like oceans and the lakes and stuff. Especially when it's snowing, it's like crazy. It looked like something out of like a Christmas movie. The whole time when I was there, I just felt like, oh my gosh, like this is crazy. I feel like I am looking into like a postcard. I feel like this is pictures from, you know, when you boot up your Google stuff and like they give you like Google Photos. This is what I see on Google Photos. It's that I could not believe. And I was just so amazed. I was like, oh, whoa! Well, I didn't say that out loud, but probably loud enough that people heard, because I was like, whoa. And I was like taking pictures with my phone, right? I was like snapping, snap. And I was like, this lady, this Swiss lady, she came up to me and she's like, dude, would you like me to take a picture for you? I was like, oh, no, it's okay, it's fine. And she's like, oh, I can take a picture for you. And I was like, oh, thank you. It was really funny because we were inside the train. So she kind of took a picture of me inside the train. Not a very good picture, but she tried. And she's like an older lady, maybe about 50s. Yeah. And then and like she was like, oh yeah, like where are you going to? So I told her like, oh, what my journey was. And she's like, oh, well, if you take this train, you'll go around the lake and over it, and then you'll get to see like, you know, the whole thing. It's so beautiful. I was like, oh, wow, thank you. So they're really nice. And apparently chocolate is a really big thing there. Well, it is, right? Chocolate is it's like they're proud of their chocolates, right? I grew up eating a lot of like UK chocolates. So, well, I have to clarify once again, I am not from the UK. It's nothing bad to be from the UK, but I'm not from the UK. But I just grew up eating a lot of like English chocolate. Well, that's because it's famous. Like dairy milk is famous. But people they're really proud of their chocolate. You will not see dairy milk there because they prioritize their own chocolates. But that's a good thing because honestly, Swiss chocolate is really good. So one of the Christmas markets that I went to, they had a big Lindt tree. I hope I'm pronouncing the brand right. Lindt, right? Lindt. You know, the circly chocolate that everybody knows. Lindt. Lindt chocolate, yes. It's a Roro Canadian. Roro's from Roro Land. That's where I'm from. But yeah, Lindt chocolate. And the tree was filled with like Lindt chocolate. And I was just so amazed. I was taking a picture of the tree, and then this like little tree elf. Well, I wouldn't call them a Christmas elf because they weren't dressed like a Christmas elf. They were dressed like the tree. So tree elf. And they were giving out the chocolate. So this girl came up to me and she gave me chocolates, and I was like, oh, thank you. I took 2. She like, you know, gave me 1, and then she had the basket out, so I took 1. Your girl is saving money for ADHD treatment. Nobody is allowed to say anything to me. Unless you guys donate to my treatment. Shh. But she might just be like, oh, okay. That's not the worst thing. I'm so sorry. I do have to admit my crimes against the Swiss tree elves. I have to say this. This is my public apology. This is such Scrooge behavior. I sound so Scroogey. I'm not a Scrooge. I'm just broke. I'm just trying to pay my medical bills, yeah. I'm trying to save up for my medical bills. So before you guys come and say like, oh my gosh, Roro, you're a cheapskate. Please, before you say that. Before you say that, let me just say I'm saving up for my medical bills, okay? Yeah. And wait, my Spirit City crashed. No. My Spirit City crashed! Wait. My lo-fi session, it crashed. I gotta open it again. Hold on a second. No! Lo-fi! Oh my gosh. No? My tabs are closed? It crashed. Or my music box. My music box. Okay, wait. No, my Christmas music box and my Christmas BGM. Oh. Hold on. It crashed. Wait, I'm opening it up again. Hold on. But yeah, I walked a little bit more. Okay, this was not intentional, right? So I walked a little bit more, and okay, I'll open it. Is the volume okay? Wait, let me double check. Oh wait, where did my music box go? Oh. Wait, should I? Let's have some background music. I mean, background sound. Fireplace sound. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So, I did not plan this out, but then I walked around the tree and I realized I had other tree elves giving out chocolates. And I was like, oh. I took a couple more from the other tree elves. So I went a few rounds. I think I went at least like 2-3 rounds. I took almost, oh my god, like 15 to 16 like little chocolate balls. Wait, I'm lagging. Wait, why am I lagging? Oh. What do I have open? What? Wait, what do I have open? Why am I lagging? Is it the spirits? It shouldn't be. It was working perfectly fine earlier. Huh. They hate me. Why do you hate me? Do you save some for us? No, they're all for me. I would do the same, right? I was very happy with my loot. I brought that home. I'm lagging. Is it the Spirit City? Oh, should I close it? Oh, that's so sad. That is so sad. That is so sad. Oh, okay. We look good now. Yeah, I took a whole bunch. A month's worth of chocolate. A month's worth of chocolate. Well, I wasn't hogging it. I did not go out on a mission and be like, oh, I'm definitely going to take all the chocolate. I stumbled across it accidentally, okay? And I was like, thank you. I haven't been to the Lid store. So when I was there, I tried this other chocolate. Well, the first time I saw this chocolate was because... what's her name? The Blue Dragon. Emma. Emma's a dragon, right? Yes. Dragon? Overlord? Emma. Almia Emma. The first time I heard of this chocolate, it's called... Oh my gosh, I hope I'm not butchering this. Ladder Rock? Ladder Rock? Ladder Rock? Ladder Rock? Dungeon boss. Oh, okay. I thought dragon because of the hordes. Ladder Rock chocolate. The first time I heard of it, she tweeted about it. I think she was like, you know, she was raving about it on Twitter. And then afterwards, she was gifted it on Throne, and she's talking about how like it's the best chocolate ever. And well, I'm not like obsessed with chocolate. Like I'm just aight, you know? I'm just aight. Chocolate is good, but it's not like my favorite thing in the world. So I was like, okay. But I guess the brand was just somehow in the back of my head. Somehow in the back of my head. So when I went there and I saw a store, like the official store, I was like, oh, I should try it. I went in and they weren't giving out samples. So I was like, okay, I guess I just have to buy a little bag because they weren't giving out samples. I thought I could just try a sample and then maybe you know, not have to purchase it. But they weren't giving out. Maybe they were, because a few days later when I went into another store, the same brand but a different store, I heard like a guy asking like, hey, can I try this flavor? And they just broke a piece off for him. So maybe I just needed to ask. I didn't know. But that day when I went in, they weren't really giving out samples. The store is pretty empty. So I was like, oh, a little bit awkward. They were like, hello, can we help you? And I'm like, oh, so I just went around and I grabbed a little packet with like assorted packet with different flavors. I was like, okay, I'll get this one. Oh, guys, it was so pricey. It was so pricey. I don't think I've ever seen chocolate cost that much in my life. Dude, it was so crazy. How much did I pay for that? I think 17? No, maybe 20? Huh, wait. Let me see if I can find the price online. I don't remember. I erased it off of my head. Because it was so pricey. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna not think about it. Wait, did it? Oh! What the? They have it. They have it here in the UK as well. Oh. What? Was it cheaper there? I don't know if it was cheaper there. Let me see how much, if they have it on the website now. I erased it from my brain because I was like, that's way too pricey. I think it's about 20 or a little bit less than that. Maybe 20, maybe about 20. Yeah, about like I think 20-ish francs, and I was like, but at that point I picked it up, so I was like, oh, I probably gotta commit to this. I picked it up. I gotta commit to this. I did it. I bought it. I bought that. You're talking to the same person that just 10 minutes ago I was telling you the story about how I walked around the lint tree to get 18 lint chocolates for free. Yeah, I did it. I bought it. I was holding on to it. The person was like, oh, I'll put it at the counter for you. And I was like, stressing me out. It's really good though, I'm not gonna lie. Well, it's not for that price. I expected it to be like life-changing, you know? Like something that, wow, this is something I've never had before. This is gonna change my life. Well, it's not really. It's not really life-changing. It's good chocolate though. It's good chocolate, but not really life-changing. Yeah. It's great, but I don't know. I would just be like, oh, it's okay. I would probably pay like £5 for it. Maybe £10 if I'm feeling very festive and generous. Definitely not 20 francs. It's a really, really small bag of like assorted, really small. I think like maybe 8 flavors only of like small squares. Or maybe 10 flavors? I don't know. I finished it. I finished it all. It's good chocolate. Just probably not something I would spend the 20 francs on. Yes. But an experience, right? An experience. An experience. That's the whole point of my trip. And you know how I always complain? Well, I don't always complain. I've come to terms with it. But previously, I complained a lot about my journey to school. About my crazy ass journey to school. Like how long it takes for me to get to school. It's criminal. It's criminal. But then after I've been there, I realized that I gotta stop complaining. Literally. From one place to another. Literally just like going about your day, getting from like one little place to another takes you about like an hour 50 minutes to 3 hours. And obviously I don't have like a long time there. I want to squeeze all the traveling in a day, right? Like you wanna, I'm out and about. I wanna go out and walk about. So I squeeze everything, but I feel like half of my day is just spent like in the train, like in the freaking train, just seated in there. The trains are really clean though. UK trains could never. The trains are so clean, so clean. But the worst experience, I think, I was on a probably two freaking hour train ride, and I was seated alone. And usually, you know, like you don't sit next to someone that's seated alone because there's a lot of other seats. But it was a 4-seater, so I sat on one of the 4-seaters. So I guess like these 2 other people, they decided like, okay, they're gonna come and sit. And okay, using common sense, it's a 4-seater, which means 2 seats facing 2 seats. One girl is sitting by herself. Where the would you sit? You would sit like the 2 seats opposite the person, right? Like common sense, right? I don't know. That's just me. I would, if I am with somebody, I would sit next to the person and not next to a stranger. These are like tourists, right? These 2 people, they squeezed right next to me. It was like a girl and a guy. I don't know if they're together, or I don't know if they're together, but they squeezed. The guy squeezed next to me, and the girl like had the seat all to herself. And I was like, go. Yeah, sure. 2-hour ride. 2-hour ride. I'm gonna tolerate this. I'm gonna tolerate this. I was horrendous. The worst 2-hour ride of my life. I can't even speak because it was so horrendous. That girl, she was dressed head to toe in like branded stuff. Which is like, it's alright. You do you. Like, it's fine. If you want to spend money on branded stuff, that's fine. But I find it really tacky when people wear, like, you know, when it's just brands head to toe. Like there's no fashion in that. There's no class in that, you know? Like it's not classy, it's not cool, it's not nice at all. Like it's tacky. But kind do you? Maybe that's just me talking. So she was talking to this guy, and she was saying, oh my gosh, wait, I wrote this down because it was so shocking to me. So at first, they rushed into the train. They rushed into the train, and right before the door closed. So the guy was carrying 2 luggages, and the girl was only carrying her branded bag. And yes. That's it. She's carrying her branded bag, and the guy was like carrying the 2 luggages. And she plopped down on the chair. And the guy was trying to put the luggage in the overhead compartment. And she started yelling at the guy, saying like with swear words and stuff. She has a really thick accent, but she's like, why the fuck you blah, 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 blah. And she's like, why the fuck are you making me run? Or why the fuck are you making me like rush for the train? And things like that. And then he was like, oh, the next train is in like an hour, you know, we have a reservation, we need to get there. And she was like, why the are you making me run? And he's like, I'm holding the luggages, you just need to walk fast. And she's like, what if would you do that? And then she's like yelling at him in the middle of like, you know, literally the most peaceful place I've ever been to, the most quiet train I'm seated in. She's like yelling at him, and I was like, okay, this is not gonna be a good ride. It's not gonna be a good ride. And the guy puts like the luggage overhead, right? But there's like snow on the luggage, so it dropped on me. And I looked at the guy, I was like, are you seeing this? I don't know if he saw it. No, he didn't say anything. But that's fine. Like, it's small things, right? You know, kindness, the small things. I just let it go. I was like, ah, okay. It's okay. And he sat down, and then she started like going off on him, and then he picked up her legs and put it on his lap so that she's like seated like an L shape. Can you imagine it? Like her legs are like straight out, and her shoes are like full of snow, okay? And this guy is squeezed next to me, so which means her feet is next to me. And I'm like, what the is going on? What the is he a slave? Is he a slave? Is she? What is the dynamics going on in here? I want that. And then he was like, okay, don't be angry, blah blah blah. The tourists, I said this again, the tourists, right? Don't be angry. And then he's like, yeah, we're gonna go to a nice reservation. And then she starts like laughing. And then outside it was really nice. I told you guys, like, it was like snowy, it was white, it was really beautiful. And then he turns to her, he was like, yeah, this is the real like winter wonderland, right? Anybody that said they've gone to winter wonderland are all like lying. This is the real winter wonderland. They won't ever get to see something like that. And I was like, what does that even mean? That they won't even see something like that? Like, it's such a classist statement, wasn't it? Like, I feel like, I mean, I've never seen snow falling, so I was just so amazed to see it. But the fact that someone is just out here in a train saying like, oh, these broke bitches will never get to see snow like that. I was like, what? Who are these people I'm seated next to? Who are these people? And at that point, it was like borderlining, like shock, but also like this is like entertainment, but also like this is disgusting people. So, and she like wanted to take a picture of the snow outside. So I was leaning against the window. I was leaning next to the window. Just because the 2 hours right? And she just literally gets up from her seat and like stands right in front of my face to try to take a picture. But I'm like, girly, excuse me. I'm over here. I didn't say that. I was trying not to, you know, get into conflict, because I heard how she cussed out whoever that guy is. Maybe her boyfriend, maybe her husband, I don't know. I don't want to be cussed out by her. She was just very good in her cursing, you know? was like, okay, alright, damn girl. And then she sat down and she starts laughing. She's using her phone and she starts laughing. And the guy was like, what is so funny? And she was like, oh, haha, my sister just said, like, you know, she managed to get the bag for me. And he was like, which bag? And she was like, the one I showed you. And then she opens a picture. And it was, I don't know what kind of bag it is. I'm too broke to know that. Well, she showed a picture. And he was like, oh, that's good. And she's like, yeah, I'm so happy right now. It's the happiest day of my life. And I'm like, girl. Please, come on. God, what? It's very, very shallow happiest day of your life. But... okay. At this point, I was like, yeah, I'm done. I want to get out of this train right now. But I can't. Like he said, the next train is an hour away. If I get off the train and wait for the next train, it's an hour's wait. So I was like, okay. And then he was like frantically texting somebody. I don't know who. But he was like texting, right? And then afterwards, he turned to her and was like, oh, I don't know what the hell is wrong with people. And she's like, oh, what happened? And he's like, oh, what the hell is wrong with people? Ask them to get like, ask them to do a simple thing and they can't do it. Stupid people. And I'm like, yeah, these are probably not very nice people. And then, she said like, oh, okay, this is the part I got a little confused. I don't know if she was calling her own kids or... I mean, why were you going on holiday without your kids? Or she's calling like her sister's kids. I don't know. But she said like, I'm gonna call the kids, okay? So she called them. And in the classic tourist fashion, just have the speaker mode on like 100% in the quietest train. The most scenic of views. Just had the phone speaker on 100%. And she was like yelling at them. Obviously, they couldn't really hear... If you know how a speaker works, the louder you fucking put the speakers, your microphone is gonna pick that sound up, okay? Basic knowledge, I don't know. But they couldn't really hear her because her speaker was so loud. They were hearing themselves. And she was yelling at them and they were yelling back. And they were just yelling at the phone on the train. And like people were just giving them such dirty looks. And they just did not care. They did not care. And I was like, yeah, this woman is mad. And I try to be a girl's girl, okay? I try to be a girl's girl. I'm like, yeah, she's getting someone that, like, you know, pampers her. Good for her. Good for her, right? Someone that tolerates her shit. But then the next thing that she said was like, wait, I wrote this down because it was so crazy. Wait, oh, she said, yeah, she talked about buying branded stuff only. And then she said, this is the most crazy line. You guys have to hear this. She said something about, I am the most desirable out of my sisters. She said that she's the most desirable out of her sisters. To the guy. And the guy laughed. And I was like, what the fuck do you... Like, I don't have sisters, but I would never say that if I do have sisters. Well, I wouldn't even say that about any of my friends. Like, what? Let alone sisters that you grow up with. Well, I don't know if she grew up with them, but she said that to the guy and the guy laughed. And the guy was like massaging her ankles, her little booty ankles. I say booty, she's wearing little boots. Ankles, like, while it was on his leg. And I was like, yeah. Also, where do I find someone like that? But I was like, what the fuck is wrong? And, right, okay. In your head right now, you might be thinking she is the most beautiful woman. That's why people are like bending over back. Shoot. Sorry, it's so mean. But easily top 10 of the ugliest people I've ever seen. Easily top 10. Right? It could be also a big part of her personality that made her that way. But she's not even like, you know, like supermodel level. I don't know. I feel like all the bad things that she said just warrant, like, just horrendous. My goodness. That was the most shocking thing of like the whole trip, was just the way that she was talking. And yeah, mad. Absolutely mad. No, yeah! When I was sat there, like literally I thought like there is no way. There's no way like this is real. There's no way people are so oblivious to just how douchebaggy they're sounding. There's no way people just like oblivious. Right? Sometimes I gotta say, sometimes the things that I say might sound a little bit out of pocket, and sometimes like, you know, they might sound a little bit like mean as well. Like I'm aware of it, but how can someone be so oblivious to just how douchebaggy they sound? I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. It's mad. Well, I hope they're having a good trip. And then when we got to the station, like she got off, and then he was like trying to get the 2 luggages down, and she just got off by herself. And then he just was like trying to get the 2 luggages down. Madness. Madness. She wasn't slaying. Well, I guess there are weird people everywhere. In the world. There's a what's that word? What's that saying? Like, there's a lid for every pot. Is that the right saying? Well, there's someone for everyone, right? I don't know. I cannot imagine. Oh my gosh. Putting up with someone like that for even 2 hours, I felt like I was suffocating. Imagine your whole life. Oh my goodness. Good for... good for her. Good for her. For people like that, I wonder why... Right! That's just... Wait, that was also one of my thoughts. I was like, why wouldn't you just get a car? I mean, if you can afford everything that you're wearing right now, why don't you just get a car? It's probably the same duration. Maybe just a little bit longer, but you get a private car. And someone to carry your luggages for you. I don't know. Weird people. Weird people everywhere. But yeah, this Christmas, I didn't do much. Well, usually Christmas I spend it with my family, right? The past few Christmas, every Christmas, unless I'm not the times where I'm not living with them. But every Christmas, I don't know why I made that sound so weird. I sound like I have issues and I ran away from my family. Or maybe that's just how I'm thinking. No, I did not run away from my family. I just lived alone, apart from them for a bit. But yeah, I feel like this is the first year in a while that like I did not spend Christmas with my family. And thank you for coming by. Cool. And it's a very weird feeling. Originally, I thought I was gonna be really, really sad because like Mama Roro sent me like pictures of like the tree. She sent me pictures of like the cats all dressed up for Christmas and things like that. Usually Mama Roro gets me a really like, you know, a really nice present every year. Doesn't have to cost a lot, but you know, she puts an effort into her gift getting. And it just feels weird this year to not have a present from her. But I thought originally, I was like, oh, I might be a bit sad. I thought that a few days leading up to Christmas. I'm like, oh, I don't really have my family to spend it with this year. But you know, yesterday spending Christmas with you guys and just all the laughter and everything, I feel like it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I didn't feel sad. Well, I do miss them a lot. But I don't feel sad. My brother brought his girlfriend back home for Christmas. So I guess they replaced me with like another girl. My brother's girlfriend. So yeah. It's fine. Roro is dog sitting. She's dog sitting all the way to like New Year's. So Roro's honorary family. You guys are my family. Yeah. She's dog sitting, so it's cool to have like a dog in the house. I'm not really a dog fan. Not really a fan of dogs. I'm a cat person. I don't mean anything that when I say I'm not a fan of dogs. Someone came into my mirror and they're like, how can you not like dogs? I don't dislike dogs. I just prefer cats over dogs. I've had cats my whole life. I'm just a cat person. But having a dog around the house has been good. Like it's a change of energy. The change of energy around the house. And the dog that we're currently dog sitting, I think they have something wrong with like their butt or their tail or something like that. There's something wrong with it. So every time they sit, they look like they're in like immense pain and they're not wagging the tail. So I've just been feeling extra, you know, like not sad, but like how do you say it? Like extra. How do you? What's that word? Like, you know, your heart goes out for the dog. Like you're like, is there a right saying for it? Like your heart hurts for the dog. Like I've just been like giving the dog a lot of like pets, a lot of hugs. The dog actually cried. And the dog was crying in the middle of the night. I was sleeping in my bed, and the dog came to me and was like pawing at me. In bed and crying. Yeah, my heart goes out to the dog. Well, I was gonna think of the Chinese word of like, you know, like sing tong, like, you know, your heart hurts. Well, literally, yeah, my heart goes out for them. The dog was like pawing at me while I was asleep, and the dog was crying. It was like, oh, I can't make a fucking dog crying. You guys get it. It was like, oh, in the middle of the night, and I was like, oh my god, yes, what can I do, and they were just like pawing, and I'm like, oh my god, and I didn't know what the dog wanted. Empathy. Well, yes, empathy. And I just like carried the dog up onto the bed, and I'm like, yeah, you can just sleep with me if you want to. And the dog was just like putting the butt and the tail, the tail around, like in between the legs. I can't describe it very well. I'm not a dog person, but it was like curling up. And I was just like, oh my gosh, poor dog. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's like an injury thing or what. I told the owners already, but they're overseas and they're like, oh, we'll be back soon. We'll go check up on the dog. And it's not my dog, so it's not my responsibility to bring to bring the dog to the vet. But I've just been trying my best to take care of the dog. Yeah, dogs are really men's best friends. Let me introduce the cats. You are the cat's best friend. But yeah, when I was away, there were a lot of like kitty cats just out in the snow, and they were so cute. But I don't know if they feel cold though. My cats would kill me if I even bring them anywhere close to the fridge, the temperature of a fridge. I do not understand how the kitty cats where I visited could just walk and lay down in the snow. It's madness. It's madness. I'm not an animal person, full stop. Some of my pet mad friends never understand why I don't love when their pets come to... No, I understand. I'm not a dog person. So like when dogs come up to me, I always just like... Cute doggy. Pet doggy. I don't hate them. I just don't care much. I'm just like, okay, it's just a dog. It's just a dog. But recently, Roro has been pet sitting, you know, all throughout December. Because she's saving money. And because I also stay in the house, the money, you know, is split between our rent. And having dogs live with you is a very interesting experience. It's a very interesting experience as a person that is, you know, has never been a dog person. It's interesting. Dogs are growing on... Only very specific dogs though. I don't like ratty dogs, like small ratty dogs. I don't like those dogs. I like medium to bigger sized dogs. I feel like they're a bit nicer. Small dogs are very yappy, very like yappy dogs. Dogs that, like, you know, ankle biting dogs. Yeah, I don't quite like them. I don't know. I mean, if I look at a Pomeranian, how do you pronounce it? A Pomeranian? A pom dog, right? If I look at it, like, I can understand why people think it's cute. I'm like, okay, I can see why it's cute. It's like a bit like a Pokemon. But then when they're around you, you're just like, this is like a cat on steroid walking like, you know, 300 times faster. Just like too much energy. I think the smallest dog that I can accept is a... Oh, I hope I'm pronouncing this right. A Scottish Terrier? Is that the name of the dog? The dogs they have on top of the cookie butter biscuits. The Scottish Terrier dogs. Is that what it's called? Oh, I gotta Google it. Man, I probably got it wrong. Wait, I probably got it wrong. Hold on. Probably got it wrong. Okay. Wait. Yes, I am right. The Scottish Terrier. That's the smallest size I can accept. And that's not even very small. But yeah, that's the smallest. And then nothing smaller than that. And that's the only one that size as well. I think the bigger dogs are a bit more normal, like the labs. Labradors, those are okay. Or a golden... What? The woof woof? What? Golden retriever, yes. Golden retriever. That's way too much energy for me. They are like sunshine in a dog. Well, I guess I can see how people like them, but I'm a very cat person. Bonnie Barkswell. I love Bonnie Barkswell. I will pop max her. Lovely. Thank you. You're not seeing this after today. This is the last day I'm wearing this outfit. Yes. It also helped that smaller dog breeds tend to have worse temperaments. Oh wait, really? Is that why? Is that the reason why? Pugs have way too... Yeah, Pugs is the one with the small nose holy thing, right? Yeah. I just not a dog fan. Just not a dog fan. But in like, you know, when I travel, there's this... Oh my gosh, I don't know what dog it is, but let me Google it. Oh, this is like big fluffy dog that I saw in the snow. It was so big and so fluffy. No, it was not a Samoyed. It was just really big and really fluffy. Like huge. Wait, I'm googling big fluffy dogs. I don't know about dogs. Is it a sheepdog? Maybe it's the Pyrenees. I don't know much about dogs, but yeah, the big ones. Yeah, the crazy. It was so wide and it's so big. It looked like it was part of the snow. It looks like the dog came out of the snow. The one with the age protect. What do you mean? What is the age protect eyes? Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean? googling it. Oh, okay. The ones where they hide the eyes. You're right. Alaskan Malamute? Wait, let me see. Is it that one? It's just a big white dog. I really can't tell them apart. No, but that one looks like there's a bit of black. It was fully white. It looks like it came out of the snow. Oh, but oh... Okay. Because it's so big and fluffy, it's kind of cute. It's kind of cute, but I'm still... Well, maybe if puppies would like a dog, I could probably close one eye. Maybe. Maybe. For puppies. For puppies, I can do that for puppies. Non-existent eyes. Wait, why do they draw H protagonists with those eyes? Why? I did not know that. I did not know that. Oh my gosh. But so other than that, Christmas was... Christmas, I just spent all my time sleeping. Like when I got back on like Monday-ish. I just spent all my time sleeping. Even though, you know, the trip was like a very relaxing one, it was still, you know, traveling, so I still felt a little bit tired. I finally finished unpacking my stuff yesterday because I'm like, I don't really want to spend Christmas with my, like, you know, my bag still on the floor. So I unpacked it. It's all packed away. I did it. And the good thing about having a roommate that's so social. Her roommate is so social. So she went to like so many like parties, like Christmas parties and things like that. With her friends, with her colleagues and things like that. She brought back so much food. So I tried for the first time. I feel like I became so British after I had that. For the first time, I tried pigs in a blanket. That's what it's called. Pigs in a blanket. I hate it. I hate it. I am not a fan of bacon. I am not a fan of bacon. I do not like pigs in a blanket. It is just literally sausages and bacon. I thought it was something fancy, but it's literally just sausages and bacon. Fritz. Just call it what it is. Bacon sausage. It's literally just meany little cocktail sausages and bacon. I don't like bacon. So, because I don't like bacon, maybe that's why, maybe that's why I'm biased. Kevin Bacon. Who is Kevin Bacon? Oh, he's in Footloose. He's in X-Men. Who is Kevin Bacon? I don't know who Kevin Bacon is. Yeah. But... yeah. Bacon wrap. I'm not a fan of bacon. So... yeah. Anyways, happy Boxing Day for those who celebrate it. Previously in Australia, I used to go out shopping on Boxing Day. Because there's so many deals. So many deals on Boxing Day. What's the best thing I bought on Boxing Day? Probably skincare. Probably skincare, yeah. Them and sausage meat stuffing are go-to. So what did she bring back? She brought back a little bit of like ham with like herb and meat stuffing inside the ham. Just a little bit of that for me to try. A little bit of the bacon pigs in a blanket. What else did she bring back? She brought back a lot of like little things that I don't quite know. It's like a little pastry? Oh, like a pie? A mince pie? Is that what it was? Mince? Mince, let me see. I think it's a mince pie. Yeah, like a tiny little mince pie. Yeah, she brought that back as well. She brought back ciders, which is great. It's always great. Boxing Day deals don't seem to be as good anymore since we started getting the Black Friday tradition imported. Oh, that's true. They already slashed all the things for Black Friday. They can't really give you any more discount, can they? I'll eat bacon, but it's one of those things I would never go out of my way to ask for. Ooh, I would eat it if that's the only thing available. But if there are other things available, I wouldn't pick it up. Yeah. Ham? Oh no, ham as in like actual ham, not like sliced, not like prosciutto. No, not the ones you pair with like cheese and wine. Yeah, should probably make some cheese as well, some cheeses. But the thing is, I can't ID cheese. Like I don't have the, you know, the lips to like taste cheese and be like, oh, I know what this cheese. The only cheese I could really tell, because it's pretty obvious, is like brie and camembert and blue cheese. Yeah. And cheddar, because usually soup is sharp. But if the cheddar is not sharp, I probably would not even be able to tell it. Yeah. Do you like crispy or soggy bacon? I do not like bacon, but if I have to choose, I'd rather a soggy bacon. Yes. Back bacon? What's back bacon? I don't like American style streaky bacon. Yeah, I don't like the thing I don't like about bacon is that they're usually super people like it crispy, right? So people usually cook it until it's so crispy, but because of that, it's so salty and so dry and just like all crisp. No meat. But the boiled ones are not bad, but I still wouldn't choose them. Beef supremacy. No, I'm a chicken girl. They bake it to get that texture. Oh, to get it crispy. Do they not fry it? I thought they fry it. I'm a chicken girl. I like chicken. Doesn't back bacon have less flavor? I've never had. Well, maybe I did, but I just didn't know. Wait. Let me... Back bacon. Oh! Back bacon doesn't even look like bacon. Okay, I probably had this before, yeah. I probably had this before, but yeah, no, I'm okay. Probably I'm okay to eat back bacon, but I just wouldn't choose bacon. Yeah, streaky bacon is the classic one, right? It's the one that people do cartoons of, the long streak. No, I don't like that one. I hate that one. That's the one that they use for the freaking pigs in a blanket. Pigs in blanket. Why is it even called pigs in blanket? They're literally covered with more pig. It's pig on top of pig. It's cannibalistic pig. It's a piggy pig meal. I've heard back bacon is healthier. Oh, all the food is making me hungry. All I had today was hot chocolate. All the food is making... all the food talk is making me hungry. But I hope everyone had a great Christmas. I know some people are not big fans of Christmas. You know, you don't celebrate Christmas or any other reason. But that's fine. I hope that, you know, you had a great break. Well, I think Christmas is like a universal no work day kind of thing, right? Unless you're a VTuber. You better get to work. But yeah, I hope that, you know, you guys had a great Christmas. What do you guys get up to for Christmas? Now it's time for me to listen, because I've been yapping. What do you guys get up to for Christmas? I slept so much. I'm so amazed at how much I can sleep. Like, I thought my body is used to sleeping for like 4 to 5 hours. But I'm so amazed. I think I slept like 14 hours. And I had 3 naps today. I woke up really early this morning. I took a nap. Right after I woke up, I took a nap. And I woke up from that. I had my hot chocolate. I talked to Roro, and I took another nap. I woke up from that. I used my phone. I took another nap. Yeah. Black bacon is a style you get mostly outside of and in Europe. It's actually part of the bacon cut of a pig. The streaky bacon style is mostly sold in NA and I see. That's so interesting. That's like facts that I'll keep in my head now, and then I'll just like regurgitate it to random people that talk about bacon. I visited my sister for the 8th year and that's good. That's great. That's wonderful. I hope you had a great time with your sister. Yeah. Mainly enjoying time with family, relatives. Oh, that's great. The people coming over, right? Well, that's the thing about having like really big families. Like Mama Roro's side has like, she has so many siblings and cousins all around the world. And like Papa Roro's side, he also has like a lot of siblings. And because of that, it's such a big family. Every time during like Christmas or New Year, we don't really have like a gathering because everyone is so busy with their own families and plus with your family's family, right? Like imagine having like 8 siblings. Your siblings are gonna get married and then their spouses also have families and then they have kids and some of their kids are married. That's crazy. And then, yeah, and then married and then they got family and it's just crazy. So I think ever since I was, wow, maybe 10, I stopped spending like Christmas with extended family. It's always just my immediate family. By the way, how hot is it in Australia at the moment? Well, where my family is at is about 40 degrees, which is madness. But I'm currently not in Australia. I'm in unfortunately the UK. It's actually not unfortunate. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty glad. Summer doesn't get as hot as 40. I think the hottest I've ever experienced was like 46, and that was crazy. If you guys don't know, the ozone layer in Australia is fucked, right? So you have to use sunblock. Sunblock is not sold in a little tube, like you little bitch asses in Europe that sells them in like a little tube. We sell them by like a gallon worth of sunblock. A big bottle with a pump. And then usually it's by the doors. Every time you step out the door, you gotta put sunblock because it's so mad. So mad. I did dodge Christmas celebrations with relatives because I have treatment right before and after it. That's honestly the best way. This year, spending Christmas alone, it's very, very calming. It's very, very soothing. Not gonna lie. Well, I didn't spend it alone. I spent it with you guys. But the other part where, you know, I just kind of like rest and use my phone. I watched a Christmas movie with Rorumi because we found out that apparently being a student gives you free like, what's that? The Prime TV for like 100 days or something. So I was like, oh, perfect. And then we watched a Christmas movie. Guess what's the Christmas movie we watched? It's not even considered a Christmas movie, but guess what movie we watched? And I did not suggest this, okay? I did not suggest this. I wanted to watch Paddington because I love Paddington, but she was like, no, Die Hard. Die Hard is a Christmas movie, but we did not watch Die Hard. Very similar vibes though. Very similar vibes. Think a bit more Asian. Think Die Hard but Asian. Just a little bit, a smidge more Asian. She made me sit through 1, 2, and 3 a fucking rush hour. Oh. Yeah. 1, 2, and 3. Oh my god. Yeah. That was what I watched this Christmas. This is It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I also realized after watching... I don't know why. She also watched in a really weird order. She watched Rush Hour 2, 3, and then 1. I've watched 2 and 3 a million times over. It's literally every freaking, like, Asian gathering back then had Rush Hour in the background. Just because it was a classic comedy, right? But I realized I've never watched Rush Hour 1. When did Rush Hour 1 come out? When did Rush Hour 1 come out? Oh, I wasn't even born. I wasn't even born yet. Okay. Yeah, apparently, yeah. So I complained. I was like, yeah, I don't want to watch 1998 Rush Hour 1. But yeah, she made me... Oh, sorry, I nerfed myself. Ignore that. I nerfed myself because I typed 1. I need to change the toggles on this outfit. Yeah, I've never watched Rush Hour 1. So watching 2 and 3 again was like, oh my god. But 1 was pretty interesting to watch for the first time. And yeah, I never really appreciated how funny Chris Tucker... Is that his name? Chris Tucker? Is that his name? Chris Tucker, yes. I never appreciated how funny Chris Tucker was. I mean, I think he's really funny. Like, his comedic timing is really good. I mean, obviously, it's a script, right? But I think his comedic timing is really good in the movie. I was like, wow. My hands just gained a bunch... No! No! I wish my belly was a... Oh. Just press 1. Just press toggle 1. It will disappear. Trust me. Just like how if I press toggle 1, it disappears. That's right. Yeah. Oh. He did Rush Hour 2, Rush Hour 3. How much was he paid? 20 million for Rush Hour 2. 25 million for Rush Hour 3. Oh. Oh, there is an unnamed future film. What is that? What is the unnamed future film? I want to know. Is it Rush Hour 4? Okay. But he's actually really funny. Like I mean, obviously everybody know of Chris Tucker from Rush Hour, right? But watching it now as an adult, I'm like, oof, like he's actually really funny. Like his comedic timing is really, really good. And paired, I think Jackie Chan was the best person to be paired with. Jackie Chan, as much as he tries to be funny, he's pretty like serious, right? As much as he tries to be funny, he's just like a little bit like hee hee ha ha. But serious Asian man. But Chris Tucker just really carried in terms of like comedy. But it's great that he's next to Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson, where did that come from? Sorry, next to Jackie Chan, where did Michael Jackson come from? Oh my god. I've been talking about Michael Jackson a lot. That's so weird. Do you know that there's an actual phobia of Michael Jackson? It's a real phobia. But yeah. Oh, okay, because I'm looking at the Wikipedia because it says he was in Michael Jackson's music video. That's why. Okay, I read it. Oh my gosh. No, your Twitch is not broken. If you look at the screen, you'll be able to see all the chats that's coming up. It has integrated YouTube and Twitch chat together. That's right. Hee. My humor is way beyond saving. I don't think I could enjoy... Well, I don't really laugh. I'm not like, ha 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 ha. I don't think there's a film that ever made me like, you know, burst out laughing as much. Like nowadays, if I can think of. But then, it's still a very lighthearted watch, you know? It's like, oh, that's That's not lighthearted watch. It's interesting. I don't think I've ever... Yeah, I haven't seen Chris Tucker in a long time. But I mean, if you made like 80 over million, I wouldn't be working anymore. Why would I still work? I'm done working if I made $80 million. Damn. Hee hee. Right. Yeah, what's a good Christmas movie? Best Christmas. So when I was away, the hostel had like a communal like kitchen plus like dining area that has a little TV that was playing movies. So they were playing this movie called The Holiday, which I suppose is like a classic rom-com, but I watched like 10 minutes of it and I was not interested. I was not interested. They had Jack Black in it, but I was just not interested. It was a very classic rom-com, I guess. I don't know what the story is, but I watched 10 minutes and I'm like, yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. A Christmas Story, what's that? What's that? What's a Christmas Story? It happens to me with most movies. What? Just being bored? Yeah. I really want to watch Paddington 2. I loved Paddington 1. Like, what's the rating though? What if the rating's like ass? See, Rotten Tomatoes gave it 97%. That's really good. Oh my gosh! If you search Paddington, there's a little marmalade sandwich that comes up. If you click it, your whole screen is full of... Oh, that's so cute! Rotten Tomatoes give Paddington 2 a 99%. I can't wait for it. It's coming out on Prime, so I'm waiting for that. But yeah, I don't really have like a Christmas... Stop it with the nerfing of my body. I don't really have like a classic Christmas movie that yeah, that I like to watch. Ah. I'm looking at Christmas movies right now. I'm looking at Christmas movies right now. No. Like top recent Christmas movies. They all look the same. They all look the same. It's always a guy and a girl. It's like the classic, what do they call it? The Hallmark Christmas movies. Like classic. Let me tell you. I can tell you off the top of my head what the classic one is. A girl has a divorce or something, and then she visits a divorce, or she is going through a breakup or losing her job, and then she goes back to her village or little town that she left 10 years ago because she wanted to pursue the bigger life. And then she goes there and she sees a guy that, you know, used to be her childhood love. And then the guy never left the city. And then she's like, why don't you leave the city? And the guy's like, oh, because my dad handed me this very important job to take care of this. And then she falls in love with him, and then they make it, they become successful, they get married, blah 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 blah. Boring. Boring love stories are lame. I don't think, yeah, there's no movie. Wait, okay, what? There's no Christmas movie. Is there any other movies that you guys are like, Roro, you have to watch? Now that I've got Amazon Prime, I'm gonna go look for movies to watch. For later. For tonight. Tomorrow in my head is like my get back to work day. So today's my last day of like relaxing, and then tomorrow I'm back to like all my schoolwork and stuff. Oh, tomorrow's... Okay, tomorrow's stream... Wait, hold up. Tomorrow's stream is supposed to... Is it played up tomorrow? Let's see. Events. Events. Tomorrow. Wow. Let me see. Oh my gosh, it's lagging me. Tomorrow is supposed to be played up with Puckies, but I was thinking of changing the stream tomorrow to camera ASMR. But then I thought about it and I was like, I don't really want to... Well, it's camera ASMR, but then like I feel like together with what I posted yesterday, the NSFW art, I didn't want people to think that I'm going down that path. I am not going down that path. I do not want... I feel like it's too close back to back to do something like that. Does it make sense? I'm just overthinking it, probably. But I have this fear that people will think that, oh my gosh, like she is you know, going lewd just to gain, I guess, like followers or whatever. I don't know. I am not going to do NSFW stuff. Like, you're not gonna hear any ear-licking ASMR from me, or whatever popsicle ASMR from me. I'm sorry. Unless you Venmo me 2,000. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, so it's supposed to be the camera ASMR, but then I was like, is it way too close to everything? It's just me overthinking. It is just me overthinking, okay? I don't want people to have that kind of thought that, oh my gosh, she is like, you know, going all that lewd just because she is all kinds of like slur words. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Yeah? Yeah, so it's still okay. So for those who haven't seen it, let me see if I have it. Okay, I do have it. This was the original 12 days of ChROstmas. So Christmas kazoo, today is holiday Zatsu, and then played out with Puckies, and then ASMR, camera ASMR. I was gonna swap it around because I don't know, because the next one is Saturday, right? I wasn't sure if like people in my block are gonna like, you know, have Christmas celebration or end of year celebration. I was like, ASMR might be super loud on a weekend, so I thought I had to do it tomorrow instead and swap it around. But then I don't know, I'm thinking, do you guys promise to not think of me that way? Do you guys promise to not? I don't know. It's just, I'm just so afraid. I'm just so worried that you guys would be like, oh my god, Roro is like looting at 101%. Yeah. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Oh my god, I will think about it. It's a very stupid thing to be worried about. I feel like it's a very stupid thing to just be like, to be worried about, but then every hate comment I get in my Maro, like it affects me. It affects me, okay? And yeah, please don't say mean things to my Maro. Wasn't the art Memby only? The art is available on my alt account, on my alt Twitter. 1 out of 12, and then the 11 other variations are available for members only. Yes. How's your holiday, Roro? Welcome, Shadowy. Welcome to Regret. Now you can spam all the emotes. Hi. My holiday was very restful. Very good. Very restful. Yeah. What's available 1 out of the 12 variation is available on Twitter. And the 11 other variations, yeah, above the basic emote tier. I think someone asked me as well, like, what tier? But the basic emote tier would just be, always the basic emote tier. It's just full stop. Basic emote tier. You're not gonna get anything, so... yeah, quite self-explanatory. Yeah. I don't know. Part of me is like, oh no, like, is this okay for me to post like such pictures? But the other part of me is like, it's really good art. It's good art. I mean, honestly speaking, the art is really good. Like, even if you censor out all those other things, the art is actually really good. The shading is really good. The art is really good. I do appreciate good art. I think the angling, the drawing, the, you know, the positioning is really good. But I guess I appreciate good art. Yeah? And it's Christmas. Everyone deserves a little Christmas gift. If that's up your alley, you know? You do great clean work, Roro. Big heart, not big good. Not big good. Big heart, not big good. Thank you. I love that. Didn't you make an alpha that kind of... I did, yeah. So the art was posted on my alt. Yeah, so that's the purpose of my alt. I know some people use that alt to like rant about things, or they use that alt to, I don't know, other stuff. But my alt is just for art, full stop. Just for art. That's it. No weird popsicle ASMRs or what? Melting ice ASMR? Things like that. Roro vents. I vent in membership streams. Yeah, my Zatsu. I don't have the focus. Well, obviously, since I'm raising funds for ADHD, I don't have the focus to sit down and type out one long thing or have a thread. I can only blab it all out during Zatsu and then regret it an hour later. Golden daytime. Oh, I love a golden gay time. Oh, I love a golden gay. Oh, you're making me miss the golden gay times. For those who don't know, golden gay time is a really, really delicious ice cream from Australia. Well, is it from Australia or is it imported to? Well, I've only ever had it in Australia, so. And I know it sounds so weird, but it is actually called golden gay time. Yes. I know it sounds very full of innuendos, but it is called a golden gay time. Yes. I love it. It's my favorite. It's... oh... yeah, golden gay time is my favorite ice cream. And then on top of that, a halo top. You just love Australia? You can find it everywhere, literally, in like any gas station, any servo. It's just like going... It is, yeah. It's very malty and chocolatey. I really like a halo top as well. If you guys have ever heard of a halo top, I don't know where halo top is from. Is it from the UK? Where is it from? Oh, it's from California. Okay, I've only ever had it in Australia, but it's basically really good ice cream. You can have a whole like tub for just 300 calories, which is probably 1/4 of a Ben and Jerry's. But then now you can have that. You can have that whole tub for just 300 calories. That's crazy. I used to have it all the time because it was so indulgent, so good. But yeah. But golden gay time, please go have it. If you guys haven't had it before, please go and have it. Please go and have it. So life-changing. Better than the Laderack chocolate. Oh, now you're making me want chocolate. Nothing, not chocolate, ice cream. Nothing is open. Yesterday, I went to like quickly buy all the things, but I think everyone else had the same thought. So all the supermarkets, ice cream and cookies is something that you can't eat. Wait, why? Why can't you have a Golden Gay time? Everyone can have a Golden Gay time. We can even have Golden Gay times together. Can you not have toffee? It's with toffee, vanilla, and chocolate and biscuit. Yeah. I love Golden Gay time. Ice cream. Golden Gay time is an ice cream buckle. It's something hard to say. It's okay if you can't have it. I'm sure there are a lot of other good chocolates, good ice creams out there. But it's my favorite. It's my favorite. Golden Gay time. But yeah, yesterday I was panic shopping. I was trying to buy like all the things that I need before the shops were closed for like the holidays. Closed for what, like not yesterday. It was the day before. The day before. All my days are melting together because I've just been rotting, bed rotting, sofa rotting. What flavor? It's like vanilla, but it's so like light. Fluff. And then on the outside, it's like chocolate with biscuit and toffee. Yeah. Bit like caramel. Everything was selling out. Everything was sold out. I couldn't even grab much things. I got carrots. I've got cucumbers. I've got spinach. I've got a pack of chicken. And it was like the last pack as well. And what else did I get? I got a jug of milk. Yeah, that's all I got because everything else was like selling out. All the frozen food and the pre-made food were all sold out. It's crazy. The holiday foods as well. Yeah. And before I left, I had some potatoes. So I thought like Rarumi might use them. I was like, okay, like if you need potatoes, like, you know, you can use the potatoes that I bought. But I guess she didn't use them or she didn't finish them. So when I came back, I checked on the potatoes and they were all sprouting. So what do you do with a sprouting potato? Do you think I could plant it? What do you do with it? What do you do with a sprouting? Well, you can't eat them. They're not small sprouts. They literally sprout like a full 3-4 cm. 3-4 cm potatoes. Can I? Can I plant them? Plant them might be fun, yeah. Plant it in the ground. Simply cut the potato into pieces with at least one eye. The sprout on each piece and plant them in your garden soil. You can plant it, but you need to put it in the ground or really deep plant. Oh, I do not have a really... How deep? Wait. How deep do you plant potatoes? Oh, 6 inches deep! That's very deep! That's like almost a 20 cm pot. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Oh, from experience, they should appear from 10 inches down. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. You need to plant 6 inches deep with 12 inches beneath. Oh, that is 20 inches. Oh, that's... I do not have that much space. There's a 50 centimeters pot. That's crazy. No, I do not have ground. I live in a building. Stick a stick over them, cut and well, I could even put them in the ground, so there's no point letting it. The best part of bacon always... Wow. Phantom. That was 30 minutes ago. The fat part. Really? The fat part of bacon. Well, I forgot what we're talking about bacon. Oh, that I do not like bacon. Yes. I do not like bacon. Okay. Right. I think my stomach is growling. I think it's time for me to go eat some food for dinner today. Yeah, you just got back. It's okay. Thank you for coming to my stream today. I will think about whether tomorrow I'll do ASMR or... Unless I do a recorded ASMR, but those are so lame. Wouldn't... I mean, especially if it's camera ASMR. Wouldn't you want it to be live? I'll think about it. I just don't want people to think that, like, right now I'm gonna go, like, food lewd. I just don't want people to think that. Like, I'm milking it or something. I don't want. No. Record it? Yeah, but those are, like... I could just do normal recording, right? But if this is, like, a camera one, wouldn't it be fun if it's, like, live? Shut up. Wouldn't it be fun if it's live? I don't watch ASMR, so I can... It's 𝙨𝙬𝙖𝙡. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Anyways, I'll be ending it here today. Thank you for coming to my stream. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, every day all the way till, well, the 12 days of Christmas. Every single day there'll be a stream. I will finally put out my schedule once I finalize it. Probably tomorrow morning when I get back to work. When I officially clock back into work. In my brain, I'm like, yeah, 27th, this is the day you clock back to work. So, tomorrow I will clock back to work. And thank you for coming to my stream today. And if you'd like to consider donating, we're so close. We're at 80%. Towards my medical fees of finally getting treated for ADHD. I plan to hopefully be able to, you know, register and get all the things done January next year. So I hope that, you know, you can help me. And thank you for coming to my stream today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. I gotta get used to saying that. Right. Thank you. I forgot about that. Lolo. Lolo always reminds me. Thank you. Is there anyone? The only person that's live on my list right now is Kiwawa. Kiwawa is the only person that's live. It's Christmas. It's not Eve. It's post-Christmas. It's post-Christmas. Wait, let's see who else is... Who else is live? Is there anybody? Kiwawa is the only one on my list. Thank you for the gift! Thank you! Ghost of Mint! Thank you! For those who got the gift, please, remember to thank Ghost of Mint. Thank you. Nami? Oh, is it Nami-ji? Okay. We'll raid into Nami-ji then. I don't think I've never raided into her. Yeah. Let's raid into her. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for coming to my stream today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, I am lagging because I loaded her streams. I am lagging. Bye-bye! We're rating Tsunami-G. The rate message is sent by Lolo. So please copy it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye! Mwah.